welcome everyone to Go With The Flow. I am your host, Flo Essence, and this is the last time I get to say this. My lovely co-host, Dazu Beats.
Yeah. Yeah, you look really
excited?
smart. You look really smart right now.
Is it because the glasses?
Yeah, you like really smart. Like you just graduated from Howard.
How?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like you got a master's in your trunk.
Ooh, a master.
She got a. Hey, look at.
I mean, I don't look like I graduated from UMBC though. Like
UMBC?
This the UMBC graduate look.
I don't know, Howard a little better. Yeah,
Why?
I'm starting stuff. Last
Why?
show, I'm starting stuff.
Why is it better?
What you mean? Why is it better?
Why is Howard better than HBC?
It's just historic.
You know what, I'm
HU,
about to just-
the
I'm
real
like-
HU.
We're not even gonna go there.
You got a master's degree in your trunk.
We're not even gonna go there. I think UMBC did its job in educating me in the right manner.
You just saying that because you paid off your student loans. That's why.
So y'all, let's get this show started. Today is the season finale of Go With The Flow, season 2. We're super hype because it's been a great season. And like I said, this is our second season, so we're getting excited and ready for our third season. There's a lot of great stuff happening. Let me get this out the way really quickly now. As you guys know, actually, Daz, do you want to tell? Matter of fact, as you guys know, we're doing a competition, so it's only for the first 20 minutes of the show. So don't forget, call in 301-288-3100 for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card and a Go With The Flow t-shirt. Now, all you have to do is very simple. Answer the mystery question.
In 7 seconds.
In 7 seconds. It could be about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything. It could be from season 1. It could be from this current season. It could be something that's on our Facebook, something that's on our Instagram. So look it up. I mean, it's $100. We going out with a bang.
We definitely are.
Okay.
It could be something about last show.
It could be last show, right?
It could be the who is
current show.
Yep. Who is the owner of Rip Radio? Something simple.
It could be that.
You know, but yeah, call up, man. You got until 7:20. You know, win this $100
matter of
Visa
fact,
gift card.
No, it can't be till 7:20 because we started a little bit later
Oh,
today.
yeah. So
matter of fact, y'all, my bad, y'all. It's gonna be until
7:30.
7. We gotta make it fair. So let's do 7:35. That still gives them at least.
Okay,
that's still 20 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Call into 7:35, y'all. Sorry about that. We did have a 15-minute delay, and make sure y'all get the question right.
Yeah, get that $100 Visa gift card. You know, take your boo on a date.
You know,
go to Fogo de Child or something.
Or get your mother that Mother's Day present you forgot to get her.
Wow, shots.
Some people did.
Yeah, it was a lot of.
I know some people forgot.
It's a lot of baby mothers didn't get no happy Mother's Day from their baby father.
Yeah.
Not even a text though.
Not even a text.
Woo. Some hatred right there. Some hate in their heart.
Well, let's get this show started. And so being as though we're going to be down for about 2 weeks, y'all know we like to talk about the kind of days we're having and the special, whether it's a month, a week, or whatever. So we have a lot to cover. Let me get through these really quickly. So today is, well, not today. This month is Better Hearing and Speech Month. This is Better Sleep Month, Egg Month, Older Americans Month, Physical Fitness and Sports Month, and Teacher Appreciation Month. Today is also National Piercing Day. So those who have piercings, you know, show them off. I got a couple, you know, that you can't.
It's about to turn X-rated.
So we're going to keep it going, you know.
You're going to keep it going. You don't want to tell them what your piercings are?
No, because today's National Love a Tree Day. So for my tree lovers and my tree huggers, today's National Love a Tree Day.
You got piercings?
I do.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
We're back. Yes, I do.
Let me find out, man. You one of them quiet ones, but then when you close the door, you like...
And I think that's how it's supposed to be, right?
Sasha
when
Fierce?
you're in the streets, you handle yourself like a lady. You walk and you present yourself in a way that you want to be addressed. When you get behind closed doors in the privacy of your home and your business... Oh, you free to do what you want to do. It's just between you and God at that point.
I learned something new on the last show, man.
Right? I mean, that's just what it is. Nobody knows your secrets.
Oh,
so
that means you definitely getting married next year.
So okay, so Thursday is National No Dirty Dishes Day. So listen, y'all. The least that you can do on Thursday. I know y'all like the dishes to be piling up. All right, on Thursday, just don't have no dirty dishes. That one day. That's
what?
That one day. It's National No Dirty Dishes Day. I mean, don't have no dirty dishes any day.
You know
but
people that have stuff piled up?
Of course. absolutely.
That's nasty.
Majority of people let their dishes pile up. Let's be real. So,
shit.
I mean, maybe not Dazu. Dazu, you don't let them pile up. You probably be on it, which is very good. But a lot of people have their dishes piled up. So we just asking them on this particular day,
on Thursday,
don't have the dishes piled up.
So Monday through Sunday,
they're going to do what they're going to do anyway.
Thursday is just, wow.
That's all we asking. All right? National Pizza Day. Pizza Party Day is the 19th. All right? So those who love pizza and parties, have that. National Armed Forces Day is the 20th. So shout out to those in armed forces and serving us. Sunday is National Take Your Parents to the Playground Day. Kind of interesting.
What?
I mean, get them early. You know, after you go to church or something, tell them to go to the playground. I don't know.
Take your parents to the playground?
Your parents. The parents.
What are they going to do?
They might swing.
All they're going to do is sit on the bench and talk about what happened at church. That's all. Gossip.
I mean, that's fine. Monday the 22nd is National Vanilla Pudding Day. So if you like vanilla pudding, that's your day. Wednesday the 24th is Red Nose Day. Friday the 26th is National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. I don't like cheesecakes at all. It's so sad. I know I'm like the only person in America who don't like cheesecake. So I don't really care for that day.
Wow.
National Hamburger Day. That's my day. I love a good burger. That's Sunday the 28th. All right. Then, y'all know the 29th, Memorial Day. So everyone have a good time. Woo, woo, woo. National Say Something Nice Day is June 1st. So it's nice. Very simple. Just say something nice to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
But nowadays, you can't do that in this area, especially men. When you say, hey, how you doing to a lady, they get upset, angry.
It all depends on how you say it. It's your tone. It's your body language.
Come on, man. You know around. Well, you don't know. Oh, we got a phone call?
Caller on the line. Who do we have?
Hello.
Caller on the line. Who do we have?
I'm ready to answer the go with the question.
Okay. Who do we have on the line?
Rafika.
All right, baby. Where you calling from?
DC.
All right, DC. Here go the question. You have 7 seconds to answer it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Can you hear me clearly? I'm only going to say the question once.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Name the 3 items I got Flo as a Christmas gift. 1, 2,
Carrot.
3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
Gummy bears.
Okay.
And you're done.
Come
7.
on.
You're done. You're done. You took too long.
You had 2 of the right answers, though.
And I didn't get her no gummy bears. I'm sorry.
It was, I give her that. It was gummies. It was gummies.
Oh, you trying to get her money away?
I give her that. Nah,
you got 2 out of 3.
Research.
You got 2 out of 3, man. Appreciate that.
I appreciate you calling in.
Thank you for calling.
Hey, try again. We didn't say you can only call once.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sound a little sad. I'm sorry.
You was counting kind of slow too. What's going on? You trying to get his money away?
I mean, she was there. It was the 2. I mean, the third one. Was it you, Court, who just called in? Cause you just left and came back. All right.
Hey, everybody want this $100, man. What's going on?
Let me continue with the days. All right. I said, June 1st was National Say Something Nice Day. So at work, we're doing something really nice. We're gonna make little little cards and have our residents and people just say something nice, put on a nice little board, and just say, something nice about your community, your staff, whatever it is. So just say something nice, whether it's to say something nice to a stranger. That's what you should do. You'll probably make their day.
Okay.
All right. National Donut Day is Friday the 2nd, June 2nd. National Cheese Day is June 4th. I don't do the cheese. Okay. And what else we got? Employee Health and Fitness Day. Oh, I missed that one, y'all. Sorry. May 19th. May 31st is No Tobacco Day. That's a big one. No tobacco, May 31st. All right, y'all?
No tobacco.
That one day. Just cut it out.
All
right. That's all my days for this month.
All right, man. So I want to apologize for not mentioning this last week, but I want to send my condolences and a rest in peace to Bishop Twan, the #1 DMV hip hop host. Man, he was one of them dudes that he really put on for his city as far as like helping independent artists, especially rap artists. As far as like showcases that went on in the city, open mic nights, man, he was that dude. You know, man, he was so loyal to it where he had a full-time job and most of those open mics and showcases was during the weekdays. So he would do those and still get up and go to work in the morning, which shows he was dedicated.
Right.
And he loved the fact that he really wanted to help independent artists and trying to give them a platform to perform. So rest in peace to him. Also, some sad news. I'm pretty sure y'all done heard about her, man, but a female artist from the area by the name of London Dior, they call her Lundy. She passed away yesterday morning. That kind of was shocking, man. She was so talented, beautiful. She was really on her way, you know what I mean? Like, she was in talks to I really hope it was going to happen, but she was in talks with MMG and Rick Ross. And I was just, man, hoping that went through, because she was dope. All Rick Ross had to do was put that bag behind her, and she was going to go. She would have gave Nicki Minaj her money. She was super talented. And
she just opened it for Gucci.
Yeah, she was dope, man. She had her own style, and she stayed in her own lane. She wasn't trying to fit in with everybody, man. It's just sad to see her go, man. You know what I mean? But rest in peace to London Dior.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on to our current events. Also, shout out to Miss District of Columbia for winning Miss USA 2017.
Yeah.
For that. So that one, she's from the city, so we definitely got to show her some love. After winning, she said, "I'm extremely thankful for this opportunity. I just want to encourage so many women nationwide to find their passion in any subject possible and understand that nothing is difficult if you really, truly put the work in for it." And that's very, very true. Only thing that sets everyone apart, I've said this before, sets each other apart is the fact that one person's putting that much more effort in, that much more sacrifice in order to get their dreams to the next level. So shout out to her. Also, this is my man right here, Diddy. Diddy tops Forbes' list of richest hip-hop artists for 7th year and is not far away from becoming a billionaire. I love Diddy. I love Diddy. That is my man. He's the most smartest businessman that I know. I mean, JT's pretty smart too, but Diddy's stupid smart. So, it says, according to this article, it says that the rapper just needs $200 million to become a billionaire. And if he continues at the pace that he's going, he'll probably get there in less than 5 years. Diddy was ranked number 1 on Forbes' recent list of the 5 richest hip-hop artists for 2017. And the financial news outlet estimates his net worth to be $820 million, marking his 7th consecutive year on the top of the list.
And he's still not married. Smart. That's a smart man. Yeah. Almost a billionaire, he not married. Yeah, he know what he doing.
He know. I mean, at that point, it does become his assets are on the line. So I'm not even mad at him, to be honest. He got a little bit too much money.
Yeah. Still super dope, man.
Yeah, so shout out to Diddy.
Yeah.
All right, Dazu, what's your dilemma for us for today?
All right, man. This dilemma I got is, I wanted to talk about this last week, but basically I was watching this documentary about the producer who produced Try Me. For what's her name? Forgot her name. Yeah, Dej Loaf, man. Basically, man, to sum it up, he just told his story how he sent her over 100 plus beats before she picked that one beat that ended up turning around to be a beat that changed both of their lives. So, and the thing was, when he sent that beat, he was out of a job. He had a baby. Well, he got laid off from his job. He had a baby. The baby was on his health insurance, so he had to, get the health insurance from the system. He was down and out. And when he made that beat, I forgot the name of it, but he named it something positive because he was feeling down. So he named it positive, sent it to her. She liked it. Turned around, recorded it, man, put it on SoundCloud. It started with 30,000 views, 50,000, 100,000, and just kept going. Then it ended up hitting radio. He went number 1 on urban Billboard charts and went gold. Right now it may be platinum, but it went gold. He got a gold plaque. So basically, I'm just saying all that it's a lot of artists, entrepreneurs, authors, everybody that's they be feeling down and out and they give up because they want something to happen right then and there. And sometimes it don't happen that way. And then a lot of people want to give up to where you never know. You could be one song away. You could be one interview away.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You can be one book away or one whatever. You know what I mean? You never know. And that one thing can change your life just like that.
Yep.
He could have gave up. Like he said, his job had called him, was emailed him 3 months later, do you want to come back? And he was like, I think about it. And right after that, the song just blew up. And then he said a week later they emailed him like, hey, you want to come back? You sure? And he never responded. And till this day he hasn't worked. You know what I mean? Like he basically he sells beats and he does other stuff, but that's his job. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just shows that to never give up. Like whatever your vision is, just stay on that path. You know what I mean? Because giving up is years down the line, you're gonna think like, "Dang, why did I give up?" You're gonna be mad at yourself.
Right.
So, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, call on the line. Who do we have?
Masika.
All right, babe. Let's try it again.
You want that $100?
I know that's right. I ain't even mad at you.
Trying to pay that Comcast bill. That's what I'm talking about.
Girl, don't listen to him. You ready?
I might have to give you an easy one because you must need this money, man. Oh no! Oh, people said no. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Right, you ready?
Yes.
So here we go. All right. Name the 3 Christian artists that we had on the show. 1.
Michael.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6.5, 6 3/4. Wow, you getting like 10 seconds.
Sorry.
No, you good. We're going to give you one more question.
That was too hard?
That might have been too hard because I was actually thinking too.
Okay.
So we're going to give you one more
All
question.
right, here we go. One more. All right, let me think.
All right.
All right.
This is some special stuff.
All right, name the 3 colors that's in the Go With The Flow logo plus the object. 1, 2,
Purple, black, and white.
3,
Okay, what's the object?
4,
Microphone.
5. There you go. Congratulations.
Ding, 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 ding,
Man.
ding, 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 ding.
Congratulations. We got a winner.
Woo! Congratulations. You are the
Thank
winner.
you.
So what you need to do is I know you follow us. Shoot us an email. I know you told me your name, and I don't. This is kind of hard because I don't want nobody to try to. Actually, shoot me an email. Shoot us an email. gowiththeflow.rn@gmail.com. Say what your name is. Say the answers again, and then also, and then we'll email you back on how we'll send you your beautiful gift card and your Go With The Flow official T-shirt.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations.
You're very welcome.
Man.
Congratulations.
Love y'all.
Oh,
All right. Thanks for calling.
All right, let's move forward.
All right. So I know you were in your dad's dilemma. Are you?
Oh yeah, I mean, just basically, man, just never give up. You never know. You could be one hit away, one sale away, one whatever away, man. You know what I mean? So, and
I like that. I think that's a good dilemma that you have today, especially because I think being an entrepreneur or an artist, as you had mentioned, it is very hard, and it's a lot harder than having a 9-to-5. But there's a lot of reward that comes with it too. As long as you stick to what you're doing, as you're saying, the reward is there. And just like you said, you might be that one song away or that one book away. You got to put your all into every single project.
yeah, we got another phone.
Got another phone call. Call online. Who do we have? Hello?
Yo. Oh man.
All right, look, the call's about to be. So.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I was. It hit me because I'm a producer,
Right.
and I've been in those situations where you just want to give up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
you send beats out, you don't hear nothing back, or you work with an artist, you put a song out, the song don't really blow like how you want it to blow, and you just want to give up. But he never gave up. You know what I'm saying? He's still humble to this day. Like, he not cocky. And it changed her life, too. She was just an independent artist.
Right.
And for me, to send somebody over on 100-plus beats, I would have gave up after, like, 20, 25. Like, oh, she must don't like my beats. So, but he kept sending her beats. And that one beat, just, you know what I mean? He got some checks off of that. You know? It was #1 on urban Billboard charts. That's hard to do.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Everybody loved her. Like, everybody loved this song, that Try Me song. You know what I mean? So it just shows what one beat, one song can do in the music industry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're just one away. One away.
There you go.
Well, y'all, we have an amazing guest who's in the building today.
Yeah.
All right? So time to shift the gears, all right? Kondwani Fidel, stupid, dope, inspirational speaker, artist, author, whatever else you want to call him. He's everything that you can name. He will be blessing the mic in a few minutes. Now, before he comes on, we're going to play one of his videos. So this is called the Baltimore Bullet Train, and this actually got 27,898 views on YouTube. True. All right, so this is pretty dope. For those listening, it is a little bit has a little bit of music at the beginning, so be patient. He will come on probably a little bit of, I would think about maybe 30 seconds after the music or bit in the beginning. He'll come on, so definitely stay tuned. But this is the Baltimore Bullet Train.
Yo, what's up now, partner?
So just start whenever. Congratulations. We reached over 119 homicides this year, and it's only June. Congratulations. I know y'all are excited. Y'all guns are wetting up more kids than a fire hydrants. Y'all putting children to sleep like a knockout from Mike Tyson. Come on, you gotta love it. Isn't that what y'all do for fun? Measure the strength of a real man by who has less bullets in his gun. Let them fly like an eagle. They say slavery is dead. No, it's mental. This is the sequel. I mean, who really cares about our people? Apparently not us. We don't like giving money away to people we don't adore. So why do we give our time to the streets that don't love us back? Black don't crack. Shit, my brother sent me a picture he took of a guy laying on the concrete with his top peeled back, like a convertible Honda. We praying for mamas. Our kids are going to paradise. No, 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 not the Bahamas, but the pearly white gates. Do you believe in heaven? So that means you believe in hell. We want to think that our friends and families don't go there, but we know that hell is not vacant. If you live a life perpetrating, not living by God's rule, then guess what? You a damn fool. My grandmother tell me every day, no baby, don't go out there. They killing out there. It ain't no love in these streets. I'll turn the AC on so you can stay in the house and chill, because they not chilling out there. They killing women and granny's favorite children out there. Them itty bitty bullets turning skinny niggas fat, they Uncle Philin out there. I don't want someone to call me saying Connie's body is on the street. His precious poetic blood is spilling out there. These streets are making a killing out there, and I mean that literally. Please, Connie, don't go out there. But I got aspirations, Granny. I gotta make sure I start a legacy for me and my whole team. I know, grandbaby, but I don't want them niggas putting holes in your dreams, putting holes in your fitted cap, knocking the strap loose from your Oreo snapback. 6 feet under is where you could be resting at. People can't even say this summer is mine. You can't enjoy yourself looking over your shoulder every 5 minutes without hearing guys dumping a 9. Wearing RIP shirts, my little man got slumped in his ride. Tearing schools apart to keep the prisons fucking confined. Your main goal this summer should be to make it through summertime. Yo, bro, don't eat that food, it got pork in it. But no one says, yo, bro, don't shoot up that block because it got kids of the Lord in it. These streets are not tender, but I challenge us leaders to attempt to stick a fork in it. Yo, bro, make sure you be safe. But no one isn't thinking about safety when they got the barrel of a 9 in another brother's face. Yo, bro, I'ma pray for you, but no one is thinking about scriptures when they pull out these guns that will lay on you. Everybody's saying they stay loyal, but steady spilling their neighbor's blood like the BP oil. You would think we all stick together because we black, son. The misguided children cannot follow the leaders. The so-called leaders only hang around when the camera's in town. Fuck you, Jesse Jackson. Kids are dying so much when they make it past 22. They say, damn, I'm getting old now. 22 is old when a lot of your friends got popped before they reach 18. God rest their souls now. You cry like a chump when your man get murdered, but turn around and take someone else's life. That's the most wickedest thing I ever heard of. I'm tired of my people being trapped in the basement. I'm tired of us being comfortable with being complacent. I'm tired of seeing the look of grief on our grandmothers' faces. All of my young brothers and sisters, run towards the light and stay away from the dark side, please, because you cannot run faster than a bullet. That's a quote from Idi Amin. These are the unsung hood revelations coming at you raw and direct straight from Uncle Sam's basement. Once again, congratulations. Kondwani Fidel.
Wow. Powerful. Kondwani Fidel, welcome to the Go With The Flow show.
Thank y'all for having me.
Absolutely.
No
that
was
was so powerful.
Yeah.
So, what exactly, like, I know that I can tell I was in Baltimore because I've been in Baltimore. So, how did you get all those people together, and where was coming, like, where were you at when you were, like, saying that or writing it?
All right, so this was in 2015. In 2015, I had graduated from Virginia State University, and I had came back home to Baltimore. So I was like, yo, when you go back home, you just going to rock out and perform everywhere and just make sure the whole city and then the whole world know about you. So I went back and I was just performing everywhere. But even before then, you know, I wasn't performing that much, you know. So I was chilling in my bed, and I was just on Twitter, on Instagram, or somewhere, and people kept posting how bad the murder rate was and how it was just like the worst ever. So I started doing some research real quick on my phone, just like Googling, and I was like, yo, this is really sad, you know, because out of all of these people that got killed, like, I knew a couple, so I know that everybody knows a couple. If you don't know somebody, then you know somebody that knows somebody that got killed.
Talk to the mic a little bit.
So what I did was I just wrote out of frustration, you know, and then what I was going to do was, because I had a camera, I had a Canon T3i at the time, so I was going to tell my little brother just record it of me like sitting on the steps or something, but I let my man Avery hit, and I was like, yo, I wrote this poem for real, you know, I'm going to just record it. He was like, nah, man, we can shoot something dope. That's the guy who shot it, you know, and he helped direct it. So, you know, we both came up with this idea, you know, that we put in the video, and all this happened in like 4 days. So like the first day we talked about it, second day we said that we gonna have it this next 2 days, and like that day and the next day we was just posting on Instagram like, yo, come through, we having a video shoot, yada yada yada, and that was the case, and it just blew up. And I definitely believe that, you know, it was just the time, you know. I'm not gonna say like, you know, we did all of this like promoting and marketing, because we didn't, right? Like we had like as we filming, you know, my man told me that somebody was on 92Q, like, yeah, shout out to them dudes on Luzerne, they shooting a real dope video, and I didn't even know about it.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like that happened, and then celebrities started reposting it, and it was just like getting all this crazy press, and I was like, damn, like I just wrote a poem that you know that was in my heart, and I shot a video, and I told people to come out, like, yo, come out to this video shoot. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm like a real organic dude. Like, I ain't had no underlying, you know, motive behind it. I was just like, yo, I want to get this joint out to people. You get what I'm saying? And lo and behold, that joint ended up getting played in classrooms, high school classrooms and universities around the country. Like, people hit me all the time with videos of them like teaching that to their class. Wow. You know, and like everybody's reposting it, and it, you know, it was just like
wow. They're teaching that video in classes?
Yeah, it been a couple high schools that them, students that took pictures or videos, or teachers that took pictures and videos, or they would want me to come talk to their class, and you know, a lot of good things happen from that video. But I feel like one of the most disrespectful things that somebody can say to like an artist is like, yo, you came out of nowhere. You know, like, you blew up out of nowhere. Like, just because you heard about me today, that don't mean I wasn't working.
Right.
Because, like, while the Baltimore Bullet Train video was going viral, I'm speaking at conferences already. You get what I'm saying? And I'm, like, going to, like, 3-4 spots a day.
Right.
Not a day, but if I do, like, say if it's a Monday and it's like 3 different spots going on in Baltimore. I'm hitting all those spots. If it's something Wednesday, I'm hitting all the spots Wednesday. So I'm really working. You get what I'm saying? I'm reading every day. I'm writing every day. So it's like, just because you found out about me when a video went viral, don't mean that that's how I got my, my joint. Because I'm doing stuff while the video going viral, So yeah.
Dang.
So what's the most touching poem to today that you sit back and think like, yo, that you really felt what you was writing? Like,
I would say my Memories poem.
Okay.
That's another poem that went viral. I was substituting at Baltimore City College High School. That's where I graduated from.
Okay.
And the first day, this wasn't even a class that I was supposed to be substituting for, but somebody just randomly didn't come, so they was like, yo, you here, can you? So I sat in the class, and I was introducing myself. First class, first introduction ever. I'm telling them about myself, what I do, and I was like, yo, I do poetry. And they're like, oh, I spit some bars, yada, yada, yada. And, I'm fresh out of college, so I'm feeling like a grown man. I'm like, I got to keep it professional. I was like, I ain't about to, let these kids bait me in. Mind you, I'm only, 4 years older than them.
Right.
So they really started getting, oh, you ain't nice, yada, yada, yada. I was like,
got you.
I was like, oh, y'all want to hear something? Y'all want to hear something? Y'all want to hear a poem? And they was like, yeah. So I started performing this poem called Memories. Yeah, it's an autobiographical poem about my life. And my first time performing it was at Virginia State when I was running for Mr. Alpha Eta for the Delta Sigma Thetas up there.
Oh, nice.
And this is my first time performing this poem in front of an audience of 800 to 1,000 people. This was my first time my family seen me perform. This was real big for me, my first time telling my story. And so I performed that poem in a classroom, and this dude, little small white dude with orange hairs named Matthew Pule, and he recorded it and put it on his Facebook, and he said, when your substitute come in and straight start spitting fire.
Dang.
And he posted a joint on his Facebook, and that joint got 3 million views. Wow. And I did interviews with CNN and Huffington Post and you name it, I done it for real.
Wow.
And that video, it got my message out to people, because I believe that, by sharing what I go through, I help other people, especially young people, to see value in their lives so they can, strive for greater. So when I shared that story, I was just excited that my story can help so many people, because I'm getting DMs and messages literally every day, all day. People hitting me from Africa, people hitting me from Germany, little white boys hitting me from Texas, all kinds of different places. And I was like, damn, that shows the power of storytelling. You get what I'm saying? Because these people telling me that my story helped them, and some of these people probably never shook a black person hand a day in their life.
Exactly.
But my story can help them. So I would say that's one of the ones that's most near and dear to my heart is the Memories poem, because I say a lot of vulnerable things in there, and I speak about my life and things that I dealt with as a child, things that I'm still dealing with, things that my little siblings deal with. So it just hit home for me every time,
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So I've read a couple of your things here and there, and I'm definitely getting your book, Raw Wounds. I have to. So one thing that stood out to me was your recent post that you just put up after Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
You're so raw, and that's why I think so many people can really connect with you. You do not care what anyone's going to say, how they're going to feel, nothing. I mean, you're telling stuff that are behind closed doors. Yeah. So how can you wear so much and put it so much out there and not feel like, anyone's going to attack you from that?
It's crazy, because even how vulnerable I was in my poems throughout the past years, I still wasn't 100% free. Because I still wrote about things that went on, but it's certain things that I would write and I'd be like, nah, let me take that out. Or I don't want to say that because I don't want it to rub somebody the wrong way, or whatever the case may be. But lately I've been spending a lot of time in solitude, just by myself. I went to Virginia for a week, North Carolina for a week. I'm just in different places, but I was just zoning out because I want to be 100% free. And I compare it to I'm from Baltimore, y'all from DC or whatever city y'all from, but if you see a junkie out on the streets, right, they can be on the subway, they can be in the supermarket, they can be in the doctor's office, they can be in the middle of the street, but they will sing, they will dance, they will sleep, they will do whatever. They'll crack jokes, they'll cry there, whatever, around anybody in any setting, and they won't care what nobody got to say about them. And that's how I want to be as an artist. You get what I'm saying? Without doing the drugs. Like, I want to be able to dance with my music and my poetry and scream and just not care what anybody say. So this is still something new to me, being this vulnerable. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, I feel like we need people to tell real stories and what really go on, because there's a lot of people out here that feel like they on their own.
Yeah.
And they feel like, y'all feel like I'm the only person that's going through this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Until you
Right.
share with somebody, you realize, like, you know, I went through that too. But you got so many people that's just fake and they live in this fairy tale life that they don't want to accept who they was in the past and the things they went through. So like, I got to go to these schools like this. Like, I want to go speak at a school today and go talk to some kids, you know, about my book. And, you know, they read my book and did projects on my book. So I want to go talk to them today. And I went in there just like this. Like, I gotta go in there and get them that real. Like, yo, I got my BA in English. I'm going back to school in the fall to get my MFA in creative writing and publishing arts. Like, you can be real, you can be cool and be smart. You can dress any way you want. It's 2017. It's not 1950. You don't gotta wear a suit and tie to get accepted. You can wear whatever you want. You can have tattoos on your face. You can have tattoos on your forearm. It don't matter. Yeah. All you gotta do is just get to the chick and get to the money. You get what I'm saying? Get to whatever it is that you feel like the end goal, and that's it. And can't nobody tell you nothing, especially in the age of social media. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can really do whatever you want. So it's not people that's real like that. So I feel like I gotta be as real as possible and let people know what I deal with. You know, and sometimes it's hard because, you know, it's just hard for me when I share these stories, because I always, you know, it always like replay in my mind. But I never really think about what other people, like, I never look at me opening up and sharing my stories as like me wearing burdens, like people looking at me like, oh, that's the dude that go through this or go through that. I never look at it like that. You know, if anything, if I say something crazy about a person in my poem, I feel as though that person might be like, man, yo, why yo just put me on blast like that? And I'm like, yo, well, you shouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might be like, yo, how your mother feel about you? Like, I'm like, yo, she shouldn't have been stealing from me. Like, I know I ain't make her steal from me. Like, she shouldn't have been stealing. And then her ass wouldn't have been in the poem. Like, for real. So those type of things, you know, I think about, but I never think about when people see me on the streets or whatever. Like, I don't care, because we read books, we listen to music, we watch documentaries, and we look at and listen to real live stuff that happen in real people's lives, and that stuff helps us. Like, even if you're going through a breakup, you know what I'm saying, and you listen to an old Destiny Child song, you're like, oh my God, girl, yes, like, I remember that nigga cheated on me just like that. Like, oh my God, I'm glad somebody understand me. And then that's your favorite record, that's your favorite artist, you get what I'm saying? That's true. So that personal storytelling is the truth, right? So it's like, you know.
Yeah. So what's been your biggest like struggle as far as like you pursuing your passion?
My biggest struggle is like even when like you ask the idea free. So like I've been struggling with depression for a long time now. But this is my first time like ever mentioning it like in my new book. And you know, in a lot of recent talks that I did, this is my first time like accepting it and honing it, you know. But I believe that that's like my biggest thing, because I get depressed all the time, and it's because, you know,
even with all the fame you've been getting,
I mean, yeah, because at the end of the day, I still live in East Baltimore. I still live down the hill. My mother's still on drugs. My father's still in prison. I still got 7 younger siblings. And all of them, you know, not the brightest. They not doing all of the right things. Okay. You get what I'm saying? I still got friends that's in prison. I still got people that I know that's getting knocked off every month. They dying. You get what I'm saying? Or they turn into drug addicts. I still got to walk these streets and see my people suffering from systemic oppression and racism. I got to see all of this stuff every day. And I see like why they say ignorance is bliss, because if I didn't know about these issues and I'm just it's like, okay, whatever. But me knowing, you know, how my people getting effed over and knowing all of these things is frustrating. And then I can drop a poem like the Baltimore Bullet Train and I can go speak to 100+ schools in a year. But right now, Baltimore murder rate is higher than Chicago's. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I'm doing all these great things. I'm like, damn, like, is my work touching anybody? Like, god damn, like, you feel me? Yeah. So that's like my biggest struggle is, you know, my own feelings and my emotions getting in my way. Because sometimes I be wanting to quit. Sometimes I be wanting to stop. Sometimes I don't want to talk to nobody. Sometimes I don't talk to nobody. Okay. I just straight zone out. And what I be trying to get people to understand is, like, it's not personal. So I probably lost friends, you know, these past couple months, like the past 2 months, because I've really been on, like, some...
Just concentrating.
Like, dolo, concentrating. Just, if it ain't good for my vibe at this minute, then I'm not rocking with you. You could be my best friend. You could be my mother, my grandmother, everybody getting it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing personal. So... I feel like that's like my biggest thing, but I definitely believe it's a space that I'm in right now, and I know it's not permanent. You know, if it's for the next couple months, it might be the next year, but I know that I'm going to get up out it. I'm going to rise from it. You get what I'm saying? Because I got faith, but that's like one of my biggest struggles, just like dealing with depression. And, you know, like every day I be at like the lowest of the lowest at some point of the day. You feel me?
You go to church or like?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No, I pray though. I pray. I read a lot of good books. I listen to a lot of good music. You know, I be around a lot of good people, but I don't go to church.
Oh,
you know?
So you just deal with the depression on your own, or you talk to people?
Some of the stress get relieved when I write.
Okay.
So I write, and I become the happiest when I make other people happy, and I inspire other people. So if I know that I can take bits and parts of me and share it with somebody else, and they happy, that makes me happy. Okay. Even though sometimes when I perform or I write, you know, like I said, it takes a toll on me because I replay, you know, all of the stuff that I've been through, you know. But I'll take that, you know, if it help out one person, 2, 3 people, 100 people. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's one way that I deal with it.
Okay. That's very, very therapeutic. I know a lot of people who are going through what you are, and it's I just want to say that I really, really appreciate your transparency. Like, a lot of people can't say that, and just, you know, you saying it live on air right now. It's a couple hundreds of people listening to you right now. So I appreciate you just being so authentic on that subject. So I'm sorry, I've been trying to keep myself together a little bit over here.
Want some Kleenex? Or?
Actually, I might, but you want to go ahead and ask him another question? Why?
Sure. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but I would really love to hear one of your poems live on the radio, and I'm pretty sure the listeners would love to see you do a acapella.
That Memories one,
Yeah,
I think you should
definitely.
do that one.
You think so?
I think so. I was actually a little bit upset inside that she ain't sent me that one.
Yeah. Did you hear it? You heard it already?
No, I haven't. But you just talking about it, I really need it.
Yeah.
I need it.
I
You
can
know.
do that. I can do that.
All right,
Okay,
hold on.
there
Let
you
me-
go.
Let me get the live going on. Hold up.
I think
do
you should
that.
record it and post it later.
You know what? I can do that.
And send
Actually,
that to me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna do my little, thing on there. So y'all, this is a live right now.
Live, man.
Oh, okay. Before you do the memories, we got a phone call. Caller, call in line. Who do we have?
Hi, this is Kim from Brandywine.
Hey, Kim.
Hi. How are you all?
Great.
Doing great.
So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim.
I have a question. I wanted to know what made him, or what made you want to be a poet instead of going into rap like most people. And I just wanted to say that your poetry is it gave me a verbal illustration, and I loved it.
Thank you. But I'm gonna say, so I'm about to make this story as short as possible. So I applied for college because people told me it was the quote unquote right thing to do. So I applied. I got accepted to Virginia Union and Virginia State. I went to Virginia State. I was there for like 2 months. I didn't know anything about college. I was seeing people wear hats, shirts, sweaters that had HBCU on it. And, you know, it was like the feeling that you got the first time you seen LMAO or LOL or those type of things. You're like, yo, what does that stand for? You know, you don't want to ask nobody because you don't want to feel stupid. So you're just like, I'm going to just wait for it to come into my space, like for it to, you know, reveal itself. So it didn't. So I called my cousin like, yo, like, what is a HBCU, yo? And he was like, yo, your dumbass, you at a HBCU. It's a historically black college university. And I was like, oh, that's why there ain't no white girls here, right? And that's what I said. Because I had this idea at college, like white people jogging, you know, and Asians laying on the grass doing math, and, you know, people riding bikes. Like, that's what I thought. So make a long story short, that's how disconnected I was to college and education. So I had this professor named Dr. Westbrook. He let us read Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou, and he letting us watch documentaries about what's the definition of good hair and bad hair. And I started learning all these things, and I was like, damn, I never thought that you could be a writer, you know, and a poet saying stuff like this and talking about black issues, because all we know is Robert Frost, Mary Shelley, Shakespeare, you know. So I had this different, you know, idea of poetry. And then I started reading a lot of my favorite rappers like J. Cole, Jay-Z, Kanye, Gil Scott-Heron, you know, and I was like, yo, I can do that. And I was reading the Maya Angelou poems that everybody loved, and I was like, yo, people love that, I can do that. So I started writing, and I was calling them raps, you know, because I was influenced by hip-hop, and I'm like, yo, I just want to have bars, I just want to be nice. So I took those bars, whatever you want to call it, and this dude had a homemade studio on the third floor of Williams Hall. So I went up there, you know, and I tried to record, and I was just some straight shit. And I was like, wow, you know, maybe this life isn't for me. But I know that everybody rock on my writings. Like, I let like 5 people hear my stuff, like my cousin, a couple friends, and they liked it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to just keep writing. Fast forward from 2011 to 2013, I was a part of this mentor organization, and we had this event in February 2013, and we had this dance organization I was going to perform, but they backed out. So we in a board meeting like, yo, what we going to do for the intermission? I raised my hand like, I'm going to do the intermission. And they was like, what you going to do? And I was like, I'm going to do poetry. And they ain't had nothing to lose. So they was like, all right, whatever. So I wrote a poem. I performed it on February 10th, 2013. That was my first time ever getting on stage, talking to people, performing in front of people, and it was in front of a crowd of like 200. I had a standing ovation. Wow. And I knew that. I'm like, yo, you ain't the smartest dude in the world, but this your first time doing this, and you got a standing ovation. And mind you, this is the same group of people at Virginia State that booed Chris Brown a couple years before when Yo had a bad performance. So it's not like they was preserving my feelings on anything. Right. Like, they genuinely liked it. So I was like, yo, I want to get better. That next day, I went to Gandy Hall, and I changed my major from sport management to English. Because I wanted something to help me out with my writing, and ever since then I just been going at it. And that one performance went from me performing for the different fraternities and sororities on campus, the mental health organization. They had Veterans Day programs, and I was just writing for all of this breast cancer awareness programs, and I'm just writing for everything, and I'm performing. And then that went from, you know, different areas in Petersburg and Richmond where I was performing, and, you know, I just been going at it ever since, for real.
Wow. And where can we purchase your book?
Say it again.
Where can we purchase your book?
It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So just go on Amazon.com.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Cool.
Thanks for calling, Kim.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All right. Let's. I know we got a few minutes left. 7 minutes. How long is it? About 5. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get this memories going.
Live
On the Go, the Flow Show.
Memories can be beautiful. Memories can be ugly. Sometimes I ask my memories, why didn't you love me? Memories, oh memories, they bring me much sorrow, but all I can do now is root for a better tomorrow. My teetering was numb with madness and filled with nothing but sadness. I had it bad growing up for new parents I used to recommend, because whenever my father was blazed off heroin or plastered off gin, he would lurk late nights or broad day, pull out guns and rob my own friends. I remember these memories just like that, laying on the living room floor watching Hey Arnold and Rugrats. 6 deep, the police came and burst through the back, fully equipped and strapped with black gats. It had to be bad luck, cause I was the young black cat. My mother, she burnt pieces of my heart, and these missing pieces are what reflect on my art, like the stars coming out in the afternoon on a summer day at 1:15. That's how she violated her son. I will always receive bad news like the 757. Sometimes I wish I was a stillborn. I could have went straight to heaven and dodged all of these bullets that pierced my little lungs from these 2 son of a guns. I just want to relive my childhood and have some real fun. I don't need confusing metaphors and similes to paint you all my extremities. I just ask that when I die that you all remember me. I remember April 14, 2014. I received a call from my little brother Antoine and to my entire life. He told me that my best friend got stabbed. So I hung up the phone, I dropped to my knees and started praying. He called me back 10 minutes later and started crying. I said, don't do this to me, Twan. Why are you lying? He said, lying about what? Ray Shaw, he's gone. I leave Baltimore and I go to Virginia hoping to clear my mind. But how can I when all of my friends are dropping like flies? Never have we been sweet, but these hot biscuits on these streets are baking dudes like pies. It's hard to carry on when no one loves you. It's even harder when all your friends are floating above you. Lately, I've been dealing with constant wicked thoughts of suicide, because every time I look at a picture of my friends, I see fewer guys. I don't need confusing metaphors and similes to paint you all my extremities. I just ask that when I die, that you all remember me. I remember like it was yesterday. My heart skipped a beat when I heard my mother call my grandmother a dirty trifling bitch and said, I hope you die in your sleep. So I said, enough is enough. I abruptly got up. Then God told me, shh, don't make one sound. Go lay your black narrow tail back down. It ain't over until I say it's over. I'm the DJ of this party life, and you know that I know when it was shut the party down. I remember my grandmother bought me a bike on my 13th birthday. My mother then stole and sold it the next day so she could go buy some drugs from Ray Ray. If I could just steal one wish from Ray J, it would be to spend a Christmas with both of my parents like Craig and Day Day. No Friday after next, but I remember on Easter Sunday I was nearly grazed by a bullet from the victims my father robbed right in front of my steps. Nothing I'm speaking is made up. Yes, I came up rough. Nothing I speak in my art is to make me look tough. I might have a little frame, but my mind is too buff. My head is only but so big. Sometimes I wonder how can it fit all this stuff. My mother will harass my grandmother for money so she could buy blow. Whenever granny said, me no I blow, no goodbye go, it will lead to cold nights like Chicago. Cause my mother would then burst out all of our windows. She the reason that today while my grandmother is dying slow. I'm sorry I can't fathom no more. I gotta go. And counting. Last month would have made 6 months that my mother has been clean. But don't get excited just yet. You'll comprehend what I mean. I said last month because this month she turned back to a fiend. Back to a junkie willing to get high by any means. She left my little siblings abandoned in the trenches of Baltimore stranded. My little dogs were too young to know about cues, but she left their hearts branded. You don't need a pen or pencil to construct this sort of math when all I'm trying to say is I just want to relive my childhood with my mom and my dad. I was supposed to die in the belly of the beast. My mother was not supposed to have me. That's why I will not stop pursuing my passion until I win Granny a Grammy. I was once kidnapped by the streets. I broke away and I'm free. I seen it all. I have no fear. But the brightest side to this story is that I'm still here. I walk on God's green earth, 10 toes down. I do the best that I can do. Yes, I failed, but I also conquered. My uncle told me, Kondwani, you are a man, so don't ever look to blue for a clue. If the worst is bound to happen in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. Make sure you see it through. Just like Sophia, all my life I had to fight. A boy child is not safe in a family filled with spite. The struggles I faced as a child is what helps me now to maintain. So I'm going to fight until the death, until I'm the lone victor who remains. That's why I volunteered tribute to this life which I call the Hunger Games. I was born into a war, and I've been brawling butt naked with nothing but my soul and my name. And from now on until my bones crawl cold, y'all will never have to check the forecast, because y'all will forever see my reign. Thank you.
Woo! Yo.
Thank you.
Wow, man.
Thank you.
Crazy. That's crazy. 2 minutes. Wow.
That,
Thank you.
I don't even have enough time to even say what I even.
Hey, real quick. When you win your first award, what's the first 3 people you gonna name or thank? Besides God. Besides God. The first 3 people you gonna thank.
I'm gonna thank my grandmother. I'm gonna thank my father. And I'm gonna thank my man D Watkins. D Watkins, he a writer. He from Baltimore. He from my hood. He probably like 12 years older than me. He a New York Times bestseller, and he do so much work for Baltimore. You know, even though the amount of fame he got, he mentoring me right now. Like he showing me the ropes. You know, so those 3 people. My grandmother for keeping me from out of a lot of situations. You know, my father. You know, he in prison right now, but. You know, even when he was around, if I see him on the streets, if I'm walking to the store, I might bump into him because we never, like, lived together. Yeah. You know, but he taught me so many things about manhood, and he still taught me things from when I was 11 and 10, you know, that I use now in my life. So I can't, you know, that made me who I am. My grandmother stopped me from, you know, who I could become, and D is, like, working on me right now so I can be the best of my, you know, self. So I feel like they the 3 people, you know.
That's dope.
Wow.
That's dope. That's dope. Thank you so much for coming
on
the show. Thank you so much for ending the season out with a bang. You hear me? Let everyone know how they can find you, follow you, and so forth.
So I'm on all social media at Kondwani Fidel. That's KONDWANI FIDEL. KONDWANI FIDEL. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, KondwaniFidel.com. Booking Kondwani Fidel at Gmail, all that.
Yeah, y'all. dope.
Dope.
So we, as y'all know, this is the end of the season. So thank you all for listening to us. We're coming back June 6th with season 3. We got a special treat kicking off the premiere. A lot of great features coming on, so definitely make sure y'all still follow us and stay tuned to us. We'll be doing some things while we're down on break. As always, follow us on every social media, gowiththeflow_RN. If you have any questions, any inquiries, you want to be a guest on the show, email us at gowiththeflow.rn@gmail.com. And that's it, y'all. Love y'all. See y'all next season.